climbing on my computer. Annie, stop it. No.
All right.
Like,
so we're gonna do a
deal
redo.
is, it's like whenever I'm like talking and she can't tell who I'm talking to. She gets like very perturbed on it.
Needs to investigate.
Yeah, like
Who
she
is
doesn't
this?
understand who's he talking to.
She
He's
doesn't
not talking
understand
to
the
me.
internet. How does your cat not understand the
It's
internet? I
phones
guess on the
that are the
phone.
real problem.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Charles goes nuts when I'm on the phone because he assumes it's somebody calling up our apartment, like to come visit, and so he. Even though I now know nobody in Vancouver. Oh, this is a weird seed. 42, 43, 44, 31.
It's unfortunate the last two aren't 45.
Exactly.
That would have been amazing.
What would that seed even have? But yeah, nobody visits us now, but Charles still clings to the thought that maybe somebody would.
You hear her meowing. She's like right by the microphone.
I didn't, but maybe I will. All right, let's get this going. So are you reffing too there, Will?
But they were paused, and I was like, what the hell are they doing? So I figured
Okay.
I'd step in.
Fair enough. Uh-oh.
Asher and Alexis and background.
Oh, yeah, unpause.
Okay.
Right. Because it was paused. And we're going. That's right.
I thought pause took ready commands. Does it not?
I don't
guess
think
not.
it does, no. I think it did in a previous one. That's a pretty, that's a money bomb right there. You got yourself your gold rapier. So most of my knowledge of gold runs, score runs, is just from previous con scores.
It's doing the right thing here, which is trying to get the mini boss. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, please, interrupt away. So getting the mini
blood
boss,
run.
what does that do?
Bomb going into the blood shop and can safely bomb the shopkeeper. So Tuff is, might have issues, especially because Spooty is going to try to kill the shopkeep with the blood drum throw after it.
Yeah.
So Tuff is kind of starting out on the back foot. Assuming Spooty will be able to do this. He has enough time in the song. Although, right, he should be digging out walls to make the dragon's job a little easier.
Right. Yeah, instead of just dancing around. So sorry, I kind of half missed what you said there. So he's getting the dragon to open up the shop? Is it the blood shop? Is that what's happening?
Exactly. And so then he'll bomb, and then he'll use his bomb to kill the
the blood shopkeeper.
Use the blood drum to kill the regular shopkeeper, which is a nice shop to kill.
Yeah, the money.
That monkey is so trolly. Oh my god, he had the perfect setup for the green dragon to come in and break the wall. Give up! No! Oh wait, did it open it already? Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And of course, I think a very important thing I should start out just so that everybody knows, this is sudden death. So if you die, it's over, and your opponent gets more gold than you, then you lose. So that's a very critical thing in this run. So yeah, I see what you're doing there. So Spooty was making sure he had the safe kill, the safe shopkeeper kill, because the worst thing to do would be to go in and do a throw. Because you could just get a bad a bad roll, and all of a sudden you're dead. So
a run, you would probably just bomb it and throw it, but in this run, you really have to do what Spooty did. And he is going to leave the blood drum, which I understand when you have health recovery. He might actually be trying to... Actually, I see what he's trying to do. He's going to try to recover using this, and then go back and pick it up. And I think that's the right play.
Yeah, that was good. Optimizing all the health. He is going to run out of time here, so he won't be able to kill everything, but I think he really did optimize this 1-1 quite nicely. And there is... no, but that shop there. So Spooty will not get that shop, but that shop is really nice. So some good armor, freeze spell, but most importantly, the blood shovel. So Spooty's going to have to find that blood shovel somewhere else.
And Tuff's not as... correct play, I think, is going to pay off, which is unfortunate. But it should mean that, hopefully there's a transmog relatively soon, and the blood shovel should be close there. But
yeah, we don't want to see the difference being that, because Spooty making the objectively correct play, and it paying out for Tuff is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, that was interesting. That's kind of what happens with these score runs. That's the nature of this a little bit. You get that seed variance, and that's not like seed variance so much as it's just decision variance. It's a risk. Right. It's a risk you take, calculated risk.
Fair. There is an argument to be made. Like when I did a lot of dailies, I would basically, because dailies you don't have a guaranteed gold weapon, and so killing the shopkeep early doesn't make like mathematical sense. You'll lose more gold in zone 1, like with the Crown of Greed and no gold weapon. You know, if like in a regular run where you're going to get a gold weapon right away. And so in those, you would often wait to kill your shopkeeper until much later, until either you have a gold weapon, which sometimes you would just never find, or until you had a way to shop dig. There's an argument to be made in a format like this that you should at least see a few more shops to, you know, make it more likely that you get,
like, you know, the super carry weapons faster. Yeah.
Well, it's more getting the shopkeep or the shop wall digs.
The shop wall digs.
Just getting some way to do that is really crucial.
But the only really way to do that is blood drum or blood shovel, right?
Right. And there is a conjure on 1-3, so I think Spooty will probably be able to get it. And he's not, you know, finding that bomb charm helps mitigate this problem a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, most shops, and they don't have health recovery anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Right. He can't. Yeah. So Tuff can't totally use that blood shovel right now, like, because he doesn't have as much health regen. Like, he can use it, but yeah, it's gonna it'll run out of steam once he runs out of health.
So it doesn't have the full hearts that Spooty got from holy watering the 2 curse starts in the 1-1 shop.
Yes. Yeah, because Tuff didn't even get those curse darts because he didn't kill the shopkeeper, and obviously you wouldn't want to buy those. I don't even know if you would be able to. It's like $300 or something.
No, you would want to if you had the money to.
Oh, really?
That's easily worth it. Yeah, to have 2 extra
heart
hearts.
Containers. I guess that makes sense, especially if you get like the big health regen items like Shopkeep Bro or health.
The more health
spell
capacity you have, the easier it is to like manage your health properly.
Oof, and this is gonna cost Spooty, and hopefully he gets that blood shove here, and he doesn't, so that just cost him a ton of gold.
Yep.
That's aggravating. Tough one for Spooty there. Grabs the pack of holding though, so you can stuff all the food and health regen items in it. But yeah, not getting that.
The right amount of. He did about the right amount of like trying for it.
Well, I think he could go back and do it now, but it would cost him 800 gold.
No, yeah, you don't want to do it. I'm saying like he could have maybe skipped the 400 one.
Oh, I see.
Knowing that your opponent has a blood shovel, that you want to put another one in.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is gonna be tricky unless there's a ton of bombs. I think that would equalize it a little bit here, right?
Yeah,
because then it wouldn't matter really if you had the health and the blood shovel. Now I guess Spooty will be trying for the blood shovel. Is that what you do here? No, I guess a ring.
Can't get it out of the boss red chest. You could try for shop bro. So against my match against Ink, I did a sort of unconventional chest check on the zone 1 boss because 1, I thought Ink was better, and so I wanted to increase variance, but 2, I was hoping for recovery.
Right.
And shop bro is, I think, pretty much the best.
Yeah.
Because it's not just recovery; it's also, movement efficiency. Like it really helps picking up your shop.
Oh, right, of course. So you don't have to keep it widens your sort of gold pickup. Yeah, I didn't really consider that. Now, I guess the next best shovel would be Big Dig, right? If you have a blood drum.
That's the sort of the backup to blood shovel. And in some cases, you'll want it more than blood shovel because of the damage. But I think you sort of need some specific setups for that to be worth it.
And it's nice that they have this is a rapier seed. Oh, we got our first leprechaun here coming out for Tuff, and it's 15, right?
Be full, yeah, he can get full off this. 16.
16. Nicely done.
Got it right on. Yep. should be opening up that cracked wall.
Yeah.
It's sort
Also,
of low health. I think he's trying to play it safe, but you got to check those.
So what's the benefit of checking all the cracked walls?
You can dig. And if that's a transmog, I would probably put a couple transmutes on that ring.
Oh, I see. Well, it won't be transmog, but oh no, sorry, the other one was conjure. You're right, it could be transmog.
Yeah, it could be transmog.
Yeah.
But he really should have checked that, I think. He tried to get an armadillo to open it. Work. Like the armadillo timing just was off, but spending a blood dig on that.
And the floaty boots pick up for Spooty. I can see the benefit there. It's a safety for zone 3, zone 4, yeah.
Have spent another bomb there. He has 9, and like that shop is one thing that you sort of realize when you do more of these is like back, right? Like,
sorry, your microphone is cutting out. I think your threshold is really high. Yeah, that's okay.
Well, like shops don't come back, right? So once you have missed an opportunity to dig out a shop, like it's just gone.
Yeah.
And you can get health regen later, such that like your bombs aren't as valuable. You don't want to go all for broke because you want some bombs for killing your food shop and your pawnbroker, but I think when you have 9 in zone 2 and you're not digging the shop anyway, you should be spending more.
Well, Spooty, if this is a food shop here, he might be able to throw, which I think is what he's going to try. Yeah, so he's got the throw kill on the food shopkeeper, so he can spare a bomb there. Now, I guess you'd be using the bombs regardless to open up this wall, since he's got 11 bombs and a bomb charm. But yeah, there's the throw. So that's nice. So he's going to have a ton of hearts right now compared to Tuff.
Well, no, yeah, I guess he could. There's an efficient bomb charm kill on him, but I understand how he wanted to do it.
Oh, and it looks like Tuff's trying to use the Minotaur to open this up, really saving those bombs. But yeah, as you said, you don't want to end a run with bombs in your hand, and you've done something probably wrong.
The food shop is like the best one to not have a blood shovel for if you have bomb charm. You can dig it out pretty efficiently.
Sure. Yeah, look at all that gold Spooty's getting. And I was going to say, there's that Giganticism scroll that Tuff picked up from that giant purple mushroom. And that's going to... Ooh, frog socks. Yeah, frog socks are fun. So while Dorian's score is a meme with the frog socks, the fact that you can turn them off on this character makes them so much better. And you can be very efficient with your movement. So we have such a Sorry, go ahead.
Spooty will go crazy and use them during movement, but for the most part in score, you're just going to move them for getting around. Like when you have to go back for a shop.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So otherwise, they're just going to mess up your efficiency.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned the ring that they currently have. I feel like it's a mid-tier ring for score running. Correct me if I'm wrong, but where it gives you, some efficiency in the way in which you kill enemies, and so you're gonna not miss out on beats with Blade Masters and killing skeletons and armadillos and those sorts of things.
Really helpful, and it's more helpful when you have Shrine of War active.
Yeah, I could certainly see that with all the black skellies. Spooty missing out on that crate room there, finding it just before his song ran out. 4 barrels is, I think, pretty useful on score because you can get all the food, especially since he has the pack of holding.
Tuff opened it. I think there was a drumstick in there, but I think that's it. It's super worth it.
Now there's a blood shrine. So that's, I guess, a better ring for Tuff, for sure. For Spooty, I guess, I don't know. He currently doesn't really need health regen. He needs a blood shovel. But I guess he would if he finds the blood shovel, and you play assuming you'll get it. The transmog is here on 2-3, so if Spooty's keeping an eye on Tuff's screen, he might go check it out. And he's going to do a helmet swap here.
He did it for the shop digs, and then he forgot about it and picked up a couple squares, which is pretty much what happens with helm swaps.
Oh. I remember that being one of the first major strats of score running way back in the day, was the helm swap. Yeah, when I got that first actual score world record way before anybody even played this game, and I remember Kevin from Power Audio being like, "You could have helm swapped on this floor and this floor," and I'm like, "What's helm swapping?" It was really funny. And then, yeah, from there, then it just went up and up and up and up from there. All the score.
Spooty is going kind of hardcore in it, and it's not really used as that's why you don't do it.
Oh, he just picked up so much gold without it.
And that lost as many, as much gold as he gained from doing the helm swap.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a little bit.
One little mistake. And so Arboritic, helm swapping is when you swap what helmet you're doing to kill all the, which helmet you're wearing to kill all the enemies so that you don't lose gold, because you see how you lose gold every second from the Crown of Greed. And so when you do a helm swap, you can kill all the enemies, and then you can go back, swap on your helm, and then pick up all the gold for, lots of gold there. But yeah, that was a big mistake. And Spooty did not find the transmute shop. So does that
run on that floor?
Yeah, it was on 2-3. I don't know where it was, but is it possible to have seed variants for that? I feel like not.
I don't think so, but he just didn't explore the whole floor, I think.
Yeah, that's not good. Spooty is not Leprechaun yet. Yeah, we'll do a quick gold check here. It looks like Tuff's got quite the lead.
Got this, I think, unless he dies.
Who, sorry? Your mic cut out again.
Tuff has this unless he dies.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that Tuff got that blood shovel on 1-2, like, that is the worst thing that could have happened to Spooty. And especially since now Spooty's he's seen the Conjurer, he's missed the transmute. Oh no, Spooty.
Really unfortunate, yeah. He's making it work.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a full Leprechaun. It looks pretty close.
It wasn't.
If he went straight down and bombed it, that would have been really tragic. And he broke his glass armor just there.
Leave it, and you really have to be conscious of where you're leaving gold piles. Like trying to save your Leprechaun, or not trying and just wanting to get a full one and not having had an opportunity.
Yeah. All right, Spooty keeps packing food into his pack, but he's got to get some kind of way to dig, and I don't know if his blood drum is buried somewhere under there, or where it is.
The bottom. He'll just have to burn his shield tomes whenever, he gets something, but he might not get it. I mean, with missing his transmog and Conjurer out of the way.
Yeah, it's not good. Looks like Tuff used his gluttony, so he's got 7 hearts now. He needs to be digging out these shops more than he is, I think. Like, he's got so much health regen. He's keeping himself at full health.
Score is closer than it should be based on that.
Yeah.
And I think Tuff is maybe just and seeing, Spooty doesn't have this. Maybe I can play it a little safer, but he should really start with the regen.
Well, he's got regen. He's got a chainmail and 7 heart containers. Like, it's safe. I don't know what could, not to jinx it, but I don't know what could go wrong other than stepping on goo. Like, he's got a very safe position right now. I guess any damage you take is going to cost you gold, but still, I think he's and he's got like a ham in his, or a chicken in his pocket, so he's really looking safe. Yeah, so he needs to keep digging out these shops. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I think the weapon tier is something that's important to talk about, with Rapier being one of the, if not the best, gold weapons, or score weapons, right?
Unquestionably the best, yeah.
Because it's got that +1 damage on the lunge, and that's super valuable. And we've seen it helping a lot.
It sets up efficient. So move attack is really good in normal speed, because you get exit at the same time that you're killing things.
Right.
In score, that's not as important because you have to pick up the gold unless you have a ring of gold. One thing that ends up being important is just sort of like, where is the gold after you have killed the enemy, relative to you?
Right. And yeah, every
Rapier, it's right in front of you, right? Like, it's either you, either it is to the square, or it is
Well, and the fact that if it's right in front of you, you can still attack what's behind that and pick up more gold. So yeah, it's really efficient in the way you do it. And it feels great to use. I think the axe is obviously really good too, because you get the fat rapier attack that can be a gold kill. I found that was really useful when I was playing it there. We found our pawnbroker. Pawnbroker freaks me out a bit. Sorry, you're not a big fan of axe?
Great. It has sort of a similar problem to cat in that it leaves gold in places that you don't really want to.
I understand. That makes sense.
More away than rapier.
Yeah, I guess if you Shrine of Darkness take there for Spooty. So he doesn't want his piercing ring anymore. What is the value of the Shrine of Darkness for Spooty here?
A bomb and mapping. And it might be the bomb that he took it for, since he's relying on bombs to kill shops.
Okay, that makes sense. So then he'll be looking for what ring at this point? A damage ring?
Yeah, well, you're always looking for Ring of Gold. And especially like in this situation, he doesn't need regen because he can't dig shops.
Exactly, yeah.
So this is
swap.
like especially you want Ring of Gold.
Another helm swap for Spooty there, finding a literal helm to do the swapping. He's got the 10 hearts too.
Only
but
chance
yeah,
he has, I think, is if he gets a Ring of Gold and Tuff doesn't.
Oh yeah, that would be it
has to happen soon.
Okay, Spooty swapping back with the darkness effect too. It feels like it's that much more likely to forget about your helm. The last thing you want to do is leave the Crown of Greed on the floor. I think we've seen that in previous CoNDScores. And that's pretty much disaster.
It wasn't like... Yeah, I think it wasn't a helm swap. It was something like that. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Another helm swap for Tuff.
He bombed it. Or a goblin bomber, maybe?
Oh, that could have been it. It was on the floor and then someone bombed it, yeah. Use your spells, Tuff. As that is the classic Jack statement. that is a Jackism. Use your spells.
I think Tuff open up a lead more now that he's using his blood shovel more effectively.
Yeah, he's gonna need to. Just to make sure that he has this. Yeah, so he's gonna really be rolling in the gold now. As you can see, Spooty is ahead of him, but behind in gold, and that's usually not what you want to be in. So, okay, Spooty getting the flawless. So clearly, I mean, the flawless kills are pretty valuable. Earth Tome, not what he's looking for. Just add it to his backpack.
For Spooty. This is one of the things that can be frustrating about these, is like, there's just nothing Spooty can do.
Yeah. Okay, you've got freeze.
I think he's making...
Oh, there you go. Oh, but he doesn't have his full multiplier. So he's only gonna get 800 gold out of that. That's a 400 gold pickup for Spooty over Tuff.
The other shovels that Spooty conjured?
Courage and titanium.
Okay. I was gonna say, like...
Ooh, Spooty blowing up some gold.
Yeah,
there.
like, because he can't use this purple scroll. It's a level 3, like even a pickaxe.
Oh, would be better, yeah, because he can't, use it to dig out the walls. That's true. Yeah, and none of those other shovels would have helped him. It really sucks. I think there was there a pickaxe? That might have been one of my score runs I was doing.
Yeah, I really don't remember.
And Spooty trying to set up this gold. The weird thing with those telemages is where it plants the gold. And anyone who's played Monk knows... Ooh, there's a hand pick up there for Tuff. But yeah, the telemages put the gold where you were when you kill them. It swaps places, so you have to keep that in mind. And that was Spooty trying to set up a gold kill on that barrel. And having to manipulate where that Warlock was to get it.
Got out of it. Is a Nazar Charm. Pretty much the only item that just costs you gold. Although I guess things like Crown of Thorns do. But Nazar Charm, you know, you're losing all of your spirit spawns, which can be a lot of gold.
Yes, assuming you're a good player. I feel like for me, the Nazar Charm would be nice because then I don't have to worry about spirits killing me in my run. But yes, it's just a straight reduction.
What you really want is the ones that at the beginning of the level, because then you can not only like plan for them where they are, but you get all of them.
So is that like a well, I guess you can't have it, but like the crown of telepathy.
Glass torch.
Glass torch, of course.
Is what you want.
All right. So it looks like Tuff used his ham and now has picked back up that scroll. It's actually pretty close here, but with Tuff having a lead and being behind in the levels, he's got a lot more gold still to pick up. I don't think it's over, but yeah, it's looking a little dire for Spooty at this point. The good news is it is a double elimination tournament, so it's nice that we were able to do double elimination score, because in the past we've done single elimination score because score takes a long time, and but then you kind of get, you know, trolled. You get yourself leprechauned or just...
Spooty would just be out for having made the right decision.
Yes, exactly. Is that a crate? Just push that crate onto the... Okay.
Why he's set on getting the gold kill there.
Yeah.
I think you kind of get like fixed in score, like I'm gonna do this, like I'm gonna gold kill this barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the same myopia you get with speedrunning too, where you just, you know, you're locked in on whatever it is. You don't see all your options. And us sitting on high with our, you know, in our commentator's booth, it's easy for us to say whatever, but that's pretty common.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, that is not...
Well, the other way that... Blood Shovel from Shriner.
Oh, yeah, with a blood shrine.
Oh, he misplaced his bomb chalk bomb.
Yeah, he did that before, too. It's cost him a few. I was doing it that way. That's fun.
Dorian's score is not as high for a reason, right?
Will's a little quiet. All right, I'll turn Will up. I'm still finding you're cutting out a little when you talk quietly there, Will.
And fix it.
All right, and I've turned up his volume, so thanks, Mac. How many people are in this tournament? Yeah, so there's 4 people in the tournament. It's kind of, we've been doing it all year, but we've been doing 4-person double elimination finals, and it's been nice. I've really been enjoying it.
You don't have to you don't have to just churn through as many people, and it's not a...
It feels more like a finals than a grind to see who wins, I feel like. And yeah, I've been enjoying that a lot. Yeah, Tuff has not been using his shield spell. He's used his freeze a few times, but the safety there can make you go faster and make you more efficient. Besides the 1 beat it costs you to use it.
I think that's sort yeah, I don't really... What he needs to do is dig this. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Tuff is not as experienced as score running, so I wasn't sure like arena strats, but he does.
Oh yeah, you gotta dig out the bottom first before you start it? Yeah.
I think it's fine. I guess it's fine to take the free scroll. I might take the Torch of Walls, because routing Zone 5, in particular Zone 2, or 5-2, can be run out of time very
Wait, so
easily.
why is 5-2 so much worse? I didn't really realize there was a difference.
5-2 is a short song.
Sorry? You're cutting out again.
5-2 is a very short song.
Oh, I understand. Not the kind of thing you notice when you speedrun. Yeah, no spell usage here. Yeah, I think he'd also just be able to be a lot more efficient with his kills here if he was using his spells, especially freeze. Not having to backtrack and all that stuff.
Like, little efficiency things, I think, are not as big of a deal. Important. And I think Spooty has an advantage there on Tuff.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But it's the build different stuff and the decision making that...
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a game of RNG and a tournament of RNG, and the whole may the best player win isn't necessarily always going to be the case. Not to say anything about the current racers, but that's kind of what makes roguelike racing and roguelike tournaments interesting. Is sometimes your decisions, it's kind of like professional poker. Sometimes the best player just gets garbage cards.
Oh my God, Shop Bro, it's so good.
Shop Bro confirmed.
To the right though, that was a rat discovery earlier this year. Is that Shop Bro to the right is superior because of how Goblin Bombers move.
Right, I remember that. I remember talking about that. Got him, Shop Bro. Of course, Shop Bro valuable when you have that blood shovel for all that health regen. But as you said, it also yeah. But you also have that more efficient gold pickup. Being able to use so when he bombs the shops now, he's gonna have a little bit of a faster time picking up all the gold from them, especially with those leaping socks. Now, if you run Shop Bro over, like if you jump over a square, does Shop Bro take the gold in the middle square? I don't know if that made any sense.
I don't know. You mean with leaping?
Yeah, with leaping. That'd be amazing. If you can just kind of glide him along all the
It
gold.
probably works that way. I don't know.
I guess we'll keep an eye on it, see if it works that way. It's also kind of funny. Well, I guess no. I was gonna say, yeah, Spooty, it makes sense that Spooty's ahead because he's got the boots of leaping, which are just inherently faster. So that's a big reason as to why he's ahead. But you can see the gold difference right now. A rat familiar, and Spooty plays it.
Yeah. I mean, Tuff has more gold on a lower level.
Exactly, yeah. So unless there's a death for Tuff, and he's playing pretty safe right now, or he just completely forgets how to score run.
Very safe. Tuff is, but not like safe enough to lose.
Right. It's kind of funny that Spooty had a better ring earlier in the run, and now double heart container. Okay. Ooh, obsidian bow.
I don't think the darkness snake was good.
Yeah,
I get why he wanted to do it, but
yeah. Well, that was sort of my thinking was like, yeah, he swapped off of piercing for darkness, and now he's got just ring of protection, which is still good. He doesn't have any armor, but yeah, something to think about.
I know that losing piercing is not. I mean, like it'll probably make a couple hundred gold difference, but.
Okay, so Shop Bro does not collect the gold in the middle when he jumps. We just saw it.
Got it. Oh, and Jethrain, the question about the Shop Bro to the right is because Goblin Bombers, like when they have the choice of moving left or right to come at you, always go to the right, assuming that other factors aren't present. But they're just like biased to go that direction, and so having Shop Bro that way. It's a lot easier to pick up the gold when they do fall that direction. It's worth doing, I guess. Seeing which he doesn't have right now.
Sorry, he doesn't have what?
Tuff is skipping Rat Bro. Which is like probably a mistake, but
yeah, I guess Rat Bro increases your efficiency a little bit.
Since he doesn't have piercing, I mean, I get it. It can kind of mess you up in Zone 5, but.
So I have a question. I don't know how much gold Dead Ringer and the Necrodancer give you. Ooh, Torch of Strength. That's always good.
It was funny. Biggie and Ink and I were also kind of not sure on this, which is funny, but I think it's 900 each.
900?
750 each.
750 each. I see.
Although somebody had thought that it was 750 and 900, but I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure it's the same amount.
So it's less than the other bosses? Or I guess then times 2?
I'm just saying base at full multiplier. Okay. 900 each. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So it should be 1800 with the crown?
Get 3600, but then you're gonna lose a lot to like gold, like greed loss during those fights.
Right.
Add
So
3600.
I'm curious, is there still the sort of Dead Ringer factor? Like, Dead Ringer it's always a chance to die to Dead Ringer.
If Tuff dies before or on Dead Ringer, Spooty can win.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Although I'm not actually, he might get far enough ahead that it's not possible, but I think it'll be possible. So.
Although I guess these days it's less likely to die on Dead Ringer now that we have all these elite strats on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, all the pants strats.
Whether you try to get this full, and I don't think you need to, but you could try.
The sacrifice?
You can bomb it and get a full heart out of it, which is generally worth it.
By the way, we've got a blood shovel pick up for Spooty. So the Shriner in 5-3. Thanks, game. So Spooty finally has a blood shovel and can use all this health.
Yeah.
So
and he's gonna do his leaping. Actually, the leaping actually works nice with the shop row for.
Yeah, horizontal it's perfect. Vertical is still a little wonky, but yeah, so now he's got it. So with what remaining time he's got here, he's going to be digging out all of the shop. It's still pretty not likely because Tuff's got a pretty substantial lead and still another floor to go. Although he's got, yeah, I guess 5-2 is short because he's got a lot of this floor still to go and he's about to run out of time.
Yeah, I hate 5-2.
I like the song a lot. It's a great tune. Oh, he got to the stairs too. Funny.
But like that's a lost skull. And, you know.
Oh, different. Yeah, and different shrines. That's funny. Takes the shrine to risk. I guess that gives you extra.
Yeah, that's right.
Health.
Yep. For the potion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dig it out. Grab your potion. That's right, because he doesn't have a potion. Oh, I guess he's not doing that.
Too. But he should dig the full shop and the regular shop here.
Yes.
I mean, I guess he has bombs, so he might as well use them. But
just as Spooty did. You can see there's a giant hole where the shop used to be on Spooty's screen. Now, how is Zone 5 4-score running with the like conduit stuff? Do we like it? Is it nice that it like just you feel like you're killing a lot of things all of a sudden?
I think it's fine. I mean, it's sometimes hard. Mostly because... Am I cutting out again?
Yeah. I was gonna say I think that
because
Ring of Gold would be nice for Zone 5, just because you leave gold everywhere. So.
The problem with Zone 5 in terms of like, is it good for score? Is it like really increases how much you need Shrine of War?
Oh right, because of all the black skulls.
Because of the black skulls, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we got our Dead Ringer Earth kill here. And a flawless victory for Spooty, so he's gonna grab his gold. I guess not check for the yellow scroll. I guess that's what you look for, I don't know.
That's right, that's the check. I've been like thinking about, I should actually work out the odds and see if it's worth it on average to do. I think in Spooty's position you should. Although Tuff will be able to see if you get it.
I thought he lost his multiplier there to a standing still headless skeleton. He's gonna have a pretty efficient kill here for Spooty. But it looks like Tuff might already have him beat. Not quite, but there's your final score for Spooty. So 21,635. Pretty good score.
For no blood shovel, yeah.
Anything over 20,000 I'm impressed by, so.
Yeah, I think in these finals, like, I think you want to... I think you can, on, like, non-daily seeds, where you get a gold weapon each time. Like, I think you can really get to, like, 24 or 25 pretty much every run.
Yeah. Well, that was, I mean, that was a pretty good run. Pretty flawless run, I'd say, for Spooty in terms of what he ended up doing. I don't think there was anything terribly tragic that happened. He wound up with very little health at the end, which is kind of what you want, although, of course, he got that blood shovel in 5-3. Sorry, Spooty. The transmog was in 2-3. Yeah, you missed it. And Tuff did go in there while you were on, I think, 2-2, but I understand that it's hard to see. But Spooty, I'm not sure if you noticed, I'm sure you did, that Tuff found the blood shovel in 1-2. So, in the shop. Which was, yeah... Luckily, it's double elimination. So, although I would imagine with score, it'd be pretty valuable to just run it through the winners because of fatigue. You end up running less races, and I know that fatigue is a factor with score running.
But I'll have to think about how the matches work out. Tough, don't kill it.
Oh yeah, he's down his multiplier. I mean, he does right now have more score, so he would have to stand still for a very long time. So Tough does take it. He's gonna wind up with about a 24,250? 51. So there it is. So Tough does take game number 1. Congratulations to Tough. And sorry to Spooty there. What can you say?
And I think that 3,000 difference is probably understating, like, the difference a Blood Shovel makes. Like, Tough didn't have healing for a lot of the run. Like, he wasn't being particularly aggressive with his health, which was the right call, I think.